And to another story. Henri is slowly moving its way up the East Coast. The system made landfall in Rhode Island as a tropical storm yesterday. It brought gusty winds and heavy rain, knocking out power in Connecticut and flooding parts of New Jersey. Henri has now been downgraded to a tropical depression, but it is still expected to soak the Northeast today. For more on what's to come, we want to bring in CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli. Jeff, good morning. What areas are seeing the worst of this, and what are the updates right now?
Well, at this point, we're waterlogged. We don't need any more rain, that's for sure. The good news is it's not going to last much longer. This is kind of a 24-hour to 48-hour loop of the storm. We had two things going on here. A stalled frontal boundary, kind of a little trough, as we call it, right about there, which set up shop across New York, funneling tropical moisture in. And there's Henri, and they just kind of combined into one and got stuck. So this storm is, for now, stalled, but it's going to start to pick up the pace later today and tomorrow and move out to sea. So here's a look at the future radar. We still have some showers stuck around our area right now. We'll see a couple more rounds of showers and luckily not too much more rain. So maybe another generally inch, maybe two, some places a little bit more than that. But the good news is the worst of it is over for now.
Jeff, we're seeing record flooding in both New York and Tennessee. What is going on?
So this is interesting, and we really have to kind of pull out really wide to show you what's going on. So we're going to take a look all across the Atlantic right now. And we have a very wavy jet stream causing a traffic jam. Now, we've had this all summer, the European floods. A lot of the weather across the world is because of a very unusually wavy jet stream. And by the way, it just rained at the Greenland summit for the first time on record. And that's because of a big dome of high pressure and lots of warm air in that area. But you can see these areas of low and high pressures kind of lined up across the Atlantic Ocean. So this blocking pattern, this traffic jam, is made worse by climate change. And we have bumper-to-bumper traffic here across the eastern half of the nation. This right here is Henri and that upper level low. There's a high kind of blocking it there. Another block here. And so everything got stuck. Even over Tennessee, everything's kind of stuck in its place. This is a symptom of climate change, just one of the symptoms of climate change. So let's show you how much rain we had in and around the New York City area. As you can see, upwards of, close to 10 inches of rain here in New Jersey, 7, 8 inches of rain. Northern New Jersey, a little less, around 5 inches. Tennessee, I mean, this wasn't even a big weather system. It's just that the storms got stuck and just kept moving over the same area. When you have a stalled pattern, this kind of stuff will happen. We ended up with 20 inches of rain in parts of Tennessee. Now, this is a trend, right? It's not just the blocking in the atmosphere. It's also that the atmosphere now can hold more moisture because it's warmer. And so because of that, we've seen a 50% increase in downpours across the eastern half of the nation. We have 8% more water vapor in the atmosphere now than we did 100 years ago. And that's because it's warmer. So essentially, the atmosphere is a bigger sponge. It can hold more moisture, and it drops more rainfall. So it's kind of a combination of both of those things.
All right, now the UN climate report released earlier this month says the number of high-intensity storms and hurricanes has increased due to global warming, what you were just talking about. How is that going to affect the intensity and the duration of storms in the future? Well,
that's just going to continue, right? I mean, there's more energy in the system, and with more energy in the system, we end up with stronger storms. It makes sense because hurricanes feed off of high-octane fuel, warm water temperatures. Well, where you see the red on this map, that's where temperatures have increased in the oceans. Where you see the blue off Greenland, that's where they've decreased. But just about everywhere in the tropics, as you can see, temperatures have increased by around 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So now there's more energy in the system for stronger hurricanes. All right, so let's show you the next graphic, and I want to show you the trend in stronger hurricanes. So this right here is the tropical Atlantic. You can clearly see that we're seeing warmer water temperatures and also an increase in tropical systems getting stronger, hurricanes getting stronger. So let's press the button just one more time because I want to give you a quantification of just how many more of these large, strong storms we're seeing. A major hurricane is a Cat 3, Cat 4, and Cat 5. In the Atlantic Ocean, over the past 50 years, we are now 2 times more likely that a hurricane will reach major status. So there's definitely an upward trend in the most destructive hurricanes.
Jeff, just once could you bring us some good news? Just one time. It's 70 degrees and lovely.
It's going to dry out tomorrow here in the Northeast.
Okay,
there you go. Just once, but never again.
All right, okay. Thanks, Jeff Berardelli. Thank you so much.